Gabe, Eastern Conference, who do you think will meet in the finals of the East for you?
I'll just go with my East winner in general. I have Boston.
Yes, explain
Just,
why. Explain why.
just my gut. I feel like in terms of Tatum and Brown on the wings, Marcus Smart, his toughness and what he brings. But really for me, I think it's Kimba. I think Kimba is so hungry right now. He's been quiet for a lot of the bubble, but he's never shied away from big moments. From his time at UConn in college all the way through. I think he's really, a guy that could really step up in this situation, and it's proven. A lot of the guys who have played well in the bubble so far are kind of like those guys that bring the pickup game kind of mentality in terms of how they get hot and kind of give me the ball and go from there. So I think they have legitimate offensive threats, and I think they have the length defensively to challenge anybody. It's kind of wild. We haven't even mentioned Toronto in the whole thing, but yeah, I think that's another formidable team as well.
I'll stay with you for a while. How about in the West?
In the West, I mean, the Clippers bring so much offense and defense. It hurts me. I'm a LeBron guy. It's hard to go against LeBron and the Lakers and his track record. But, the first series will be interesting for the Clippers with, how well Luka and Dallas is playing. But at the end of the day, I feel like in a series, the Clippers are just tough to beat.
Okay. Charlie?
Well, we already know because he's wearing the T-shirt and he speaks so highly of the Miami Heat. So we know that the Dean thinks it's going to be the Heat on the East. So we have to ask who his West pick is going to be.
First the East, I think it's going to be Miami, Toronto that will go to the finals. I think Boston, however, will be a very, very strong contender. You can't rule out the Celtics. But Toronto being the defending champion, I think they'll be in there in the finals and they'll go up against Miami. That means Milwaukee won't be there. But in the West, as to your question, I think it'll be Lakers versus Clippers in the final. I think the Clippers are so deep, and they're going to get Carroll back, and they'll be stronger with him. And Lou Williams, I mean, this guy deserves to be a starter, but maybe he'll just keep him coming off the bench because he just does so much and creates so much impact off the bench with his instant offense. But I think I'll go with Gabe. I think LeBron is just so much of a man for the other guys in the league. And he lead the Lakers to the finals. And I feel the Lakers will win the championship in the end over Miami or any team that comes out from the East. I think the Lakers have this title locked up.
We will see
Okay.
how
Charlie,
accurate
what a
those
great show with these two gentlemen. We
That's right.
covered so much ground here.
That's right. We'll see if those predictions come true soon enough.